you're here on the East Coast in New York. Uh, Besides melting our snow, what are your plans here?
Um, so I'm going to be talking to some people who worked with AOC and who are familiar with her in the context of what they think of her now and things that have happened in the district that she's in, that, in that context. I'm also going to be talking to some people that are anti mandate and have had experiences dealing with New York's ridiculous restrictions. And that's, I mean, I don't want to get you taken down. So that's all I'm gonna say. You witnessed the panel we had. The panels we had yesterday. Was that yesterday? Yeah, that was
Yeah,
yesterday. Yesterday all day. That idea came about. I was like, it was after we attended the Defeat the Mandates march, and Max didn't get to speak. I was like, well, his speech would have been one of the best there, perhaps that one and the RFK speech, because even though this isn't a left right paradigm, it's important to point out from a leftist perspective why people are against these mandates. And so, you have a lot of the anti-imperialist left falling right for big pharma and falling right in line with the oligarchy and the demands they're making. So his speech, I heard it because he recited it for us in person, but I was like, people need to hear these conversations being had between leftists who really have a problem with the surveillance state and what's happening. And so I told Pasta that I wanted to do like a panel, like a day of panels, like with a lot of lefty people. And the reason being isn't because I think we should, like I'm just a leftist and I want to show everybody I'm a leftist. It's more of like the narrative that this is all a bunch of right wing Trump supporters only is false. And I saw that when I went to the Defeat the Mandates, which was censored. We got a video taken down as well of where we mentioned He Who Shall Not Be Mentioned, who I just mentioned earlier. But he's not, you can't mention anything with him. And so even though we had a disclaimer, it was the first time we've had a disclaimer and we've been attacked. And I think it's because of RFK Jr. But other than that, like, we just felt like there needed to be conversations, and we met some doctors there and stuff. So that's why we did it. And Pasta really took the initiative to put it all together and call a bunch of people and schedule a bunch of people because he talks for hours on the phone. Like I like to talk like on live streams and stuff, and like I will talk like in person, but like I seldom like to have a long phone conversation. Seldom, like it's rare. But Pasta will sit on the phone and like talk for hours and be like, okay, like let's do this and blah blah blah. So he did that, and so that's how it came about. And we're doing a lot of that. I'm also working on a story. I keep getting more information on uh, the T-Mobile mandate that they're forcing their workers to adhere by April 2nd. And a lot of people have been reaching out. A lot of people have been sending me documents, and I'm really excited to release that as well.
right on. I mean, it's good that I know Pasta's superpower is schmoozing. So
Yeah, he admits
he
it too.
Yeah, I mean, I can schmooze too. I don't really like to, but like if I have to be in a situation where I got to get from A to B, I'll do the schmooze thing. But for the most part, I'm kind of like you. I just like to, I just like to have conversations. I don't like to, hey, how's it going, Bob? How are the kids? Wow, I know, right? That was just crazy out there. That local football team, shit like that. I'm not like a big fan, but I know how to
Yeah.
do it. I've been around enough people that know that have
Yeah.
done it.
So I was
You
gonna
know.
say you have to do it in the entertainment industry, but a lot of the times for me it came off as really fake. The thing about Pasta is he's genuine when he does it. Like he's a genuine schmoozer. There's a lot
Yeah.
of like fake schmoozers. There's a difference. And I think, like, yeah, he handled that well when we were at the Defeat the Mandates March. We got a lot of contacts and a lot of doctors. And we think we're going to continue doing this. People really enjoyed it. It was great having, Kim and Max and Ryan, like agreeing on something, but also coming from different perspectives and different environments of independent media, and being able to like just like verbally assess the situation and explain that to a lot of people. And Pasta had Jimmy on, and Steve Kirsch, and Tim Canova. So that was pretty cool. And then we had, of course, our fans who did an amazing job. Steve from Slow News Day, and like I said, I like Sequoia White more than Steve, but Steve still handled it pretty well, and he didn't misbehave in front of the ladies, who were, by the way, killing it. And Franco with Nico and Alex Rubenstein. Yeah, it was a great time.